Welcome to another beautiful Sunday as we got the highlights from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and New Orleans Saints game. PML tournament right here, and opening drive, the Buccaneers get the ball and they hand it off to Peyton Barber, and Peyton Barber gashes the Saints defense early for 30 yards on that rush. Then the next play, it's a play action. Jameis Winston drops back looking for something on the side, and he finds Mike Evans on the curl route, and it's a nice 17-yard gain. Right after that, Jameis Winston drops back again on second and 7, and he's sacked by Cameron Jordan. First one of the day for Jordan, and the Buccaneers end up settling for 3 on the opening drive to make it 3-0. On the Saints opening drive, Breeze drops back real quick and hits Michael Thomas on a quick slant for a good 19 yards. Then Breeze drops back once again and finds Kamara right underneath, and he jukes him, and a nice little gain of 12 also right at following that big gain. Then the next play, Breeze drops back, and I don't know if there was miscommunication with the receiver, but it's picked off right at the sideline. The Buccaneers get the ball back. Jameis Winston's looking for something, and he finds his receiver on a deep post route. Perfect pass, perfect gain. And then the next play, there's pressure, and Winston tosses up to Mike Evans. It's tipped, and the tip drill, it works for the Saints as Bell picks it off, and they get the ball at the 1. Breeze hands it off to Kamara on that drive, and Kamara gets them some breathing room with a good 14-yard gain. Then they move down the field, and the next play is a play action by Breeze, and Breeze finds Ginn back of the end zone, wide open, broken coverage. Ginn in for the touchdown, 7-3 Saints. Following that, Winston drops back, and then he's sacked by Rankins. Winston drops back again, pressure, dumps off to Ellington, and Ellington jukes the defender so bad that the defender might need braces his ankles the next play. And then Winston drops back after that huge gain on third down and ends up getting sacked again by Cameron Jordan. After that, Winston drops back once again, and he's looking for something, can't find anything, and that's a coverage sack. Rankins with the sack. Winston drops back, looking, surveying the field, and he finds his receiver on a deep slant. Perfect gain, but they end up settling for 3 once again as the drive stalls in the red zone. 7-6 Saints. And then the next drive, the Saints hand it off to Kamara, and you can see Kamara's running down the field and spins out the sideline for a big gain. Play action here, and Breeze is sacked by Devin White. The heat is sent, and then Breeze has all the time in the pocket, and he finds Ted Ginn for a huge gain of 16 yards to convert on downs. And here we go again. The Saints play action, and Breeze is looking, and he looks for a deep slant to Ted Ginn in the end zone, but Levante David is there to pick it off. No, sir. And then the next drive, the Buccaneers get the ball back, and he's sacked by the middle linebacker. And a play action by the Buccaneers after this sack. On second and 17, he finds Mike Evans running across the field, and he's inbounds for that. With no time left on the clock before the half, they end up try to settle for a 6-yard field goal, but he comes up short, so it's still 7-6. Second half starting here. Kamara dumps off to Kamara Breeze, and then he's hit by Devin White, and it's fumbled and recovered by Levante David. The Buccaneers end up going 3 and out, but then they pin the Saints at the 1, and he tries to heave it to Ted Ginn, and it's batted down. And here we go. The Buccaneers find O.J. Howard in the seam for a big gain to move the downs. And then they hand it off to the Jones, and Jones walked in untouched to make it 12-7. Couldn't convert the second 2-point conversion, so it's 12-7. And then the Saints have to come back and try to march down the field, see if they get a point. They hit Jared Cook for a big gain. Then they're already in the red zone here. He heaves the ball into the back of the end zone and can't find Michael Thomas. Not enough room. Next play, second and 10. Breeze drops back, and it's tipped by Cook. Cook couldn't catch it, and then Devin White picks it up, and no one is in front of Devin White. He got some blocks, and no one's going to catch Devin White. Devin White is walking into the end zone untouched. A pick 6 for the rookie linebacker. Huge play to give the lead for the Tampa Bay, 19-7, a bigger lead, some cushion. So the Saints have to do something as Breeze gets sacked on the next drive. And then Breeze drops back again. Pressure. He's hit. He throws it up to Cook. Cook couldn't catch it again. Contested, and he's picked off. Look how many Buccaneers are around that player. And he thought he could fit the ball in. No way, sir. And then there's a pitch play to Barber right after the pick. And Barber gets a big gain with the juke, finishing it off for a good 20 yards. And then here we go again. They drop back, and he's looking for the corner route, and it's picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Could he take this back to the house? A spin move, but he's tackled by the running back. And the Saints are still in this game here with that pick to make it a big game. And then Kamara, they hand it out to Kamara, and Kamara walks into the end zone, 19-14, but the Buccaneers end up marching down the field, and Winston finds Perryman across the field for a touchdown to make it 26-14. The Saints here just have to get something going. They need a spark here, so he tosses downfield to Michael Thomas, but the safety breaks up the catch in the air. What a play. 4th and 1, he hands it off to Kamara, and he converts the fourth down. Now the Saints still got some life in them. A play action by Breeze. Breeze is surveying the field, and he's picked off on a corner route by Hargraves. Hargraves ends the game right there, but no, not you would think. The Saints get another chance, and Breeze is sacked by Vita Vea. 4th and 21. This is it right here. He throws it deep to Ginn, and it's broken up. And Tampa Bay ends up winning the game 26-14 on forcing 6 turnovers. What a game by the Buccaneers, and what a game by the Saints. Great game. Bruce Willie from Sports Illustrated, Coach Arians. Just a quick question. Can you speak on your team's performance today, both offense and defense? Yeah, well, I guess I'll start with the defense, because the defense played fantastic today. They were clicking on all cylinders. The pass rush was getting there when it was needed. The coverage was there. It was helping out the pass rush. Corners were playing huge, forcing 6 turnovers, 5 interceptions, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery by Devin White, a pick 6 by Devin White. They played amazing. Not much more you can ask for. They played great. Maybe the run defense was a little bit questionable, so that was something to work on. But to talk about the offense, they did their job. They scored their points when it was needed. The drive stalled a couple times, which we need some work on that. But Winston played all right. He made a couple questionable reads, which we'll fix that quickly. But honestly, it was an overall great game. The Buccaneers, the team played well. We came out, we won the game, and we're getting ready for next week. Trey Jones over here from TSN. Quick question. Moving on to the next round, how will you prepare for your next opponent and keys to succeed? Yeah, well, we're going to get into film room real quick after this game. We got practice already starting today. We're gonna look at what went wrong on offense and see if we can make some better plays, make some better reads, fix up Winston's throw decisions. The run game, maybe get the run game more involved. Like I said, we don't know. We haven't faced the next opponent. We haven't faced him yet, so he's obviously on an open book. So we're not sure what we'll be facing, what we'll see. But we're gonna prepare for everything. We're gonna get ready and make sure we're ready to play and come out and give it our all, because that's what we do. And some keys to succeed, it's just the offense. We had a bunch of chances to score. The defense gave us a bunch of turnovers and a bunch of score opportunities, and we just kept going 3 and out, or the drive would stall and we end up with 3 points. We won that game, thankfully. But when it comes to scoring scoring only field goals, some teams you just can't beat just scoring field goals. So we got to get that red zone offense working, and hoping we're clicking on all cylinders. Thank you for your time.